Hi, my name is Tracy Salvani. I'm 51 years old, and I was diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa, RP, 20 years ago. Okay. I was diagnosed when I was 31, and the doctor who diagnosed me told me that I had 10 to 15 years, good years of sight. And he was right. When I turned 40, things started to get a little bit harder. My visual field started to close. And then by the age of 46, I was bumping into everything. My night vision was really, very, very bad. And I was spilling glasses of water, bumping into people, furniture. I couldn't go out at night by myself. So it started to be really hard. I was starting to lose independence. And when you lose independence, it's hard to deal with because eyesight is, we use 80% of our eyesight to experience things more than the other senses, right? So when you start losing eyesight, it gets hard to move around by yourself, to work, to socialize at night, and a lot of things. So at the same time, when I turned 2 to 3 years later, 48, 49, I had to stop working. So right now I'm not working. I used to be in the fashion field. I had clothing businesses. I used to travel all around the world to buy clothes. I had to stop doing that, and I couldn't see colors anymore. For example, I cannot tell the difference between the white and yellow. Also the browns and the purples and the greens and the blues. So being in the fashion industry, that is a hard thing to manage, especially when you're trying to sell clothes to people. So I decided I was going to sell my business. I did, and it's been 2 years I haven't been working. By that time, when I realized that my life was changing and I had to start looking at life in a different way, try to learn to live in a different way, I realized I had to do something because my doctor in Costa Rica did not say, okay, you can do this treatment and you can do that treatment. There was no treatment for RP. And I even asked him if I could be part of a clinical trial, and he said, well, right now they're not looking for people because they're already hired. That's the name that they say. And that I would have to live in another country for 1 to 3 years if I was part of a clinical trial. So that was not an option. So then I said, well, I'm going to start following people, looking for people in social media and YouTube. And that's when I started to find people with RP doing extraordinary things. I said, wow, there's a life there for us too. So one of these people was a woman from Venezuela. Her name is Pierangela. I follow her because she's a holistic therapist. And she started in one of her stories talking about Wellspring Clinic. And that caught my attention. I contacted her and we spoke, and she told me about this place. And I asked, where is it? And she said, Vancouver, Canada. Well, that was very surprising for me because my mom, she's originally from Vancouver. So I investigated a little bit more. I went into the websites and saw and heard all the testimonies, and I got very excited, and I said, well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. And that decision I made 2 months ago. And that's how I contacted Kathy, and I said, well, I'm interested in the treatment. What do I have to do? And where can I go? And when can I go? And we set everything up, and here I am. Okay, well, this is my first time here, my first session of the many that I will come to. And I was very pleased, very surprised by everything here. First of all, this is a treatment that is an integral treatment. You have to not only look at the acupuncture, but also the herb teas, the supplements that help boost your circulation. You've got to do eye exercises, physical exercises, eat good food like natural produce, and have a whole type of different lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, to see improvement, and at the same time you can feel better. overall. Not only I have felt better with my sight, but also overall I feel calmer, I feel less stress, I feel more at peace, my digestion has improved. When I got here, I had quite a bit of tunnel vision, and which means that I had a lot of blind spot around, and everything that is around I couldn't see, which means the vertical I had 20 and 25, and then the horizontal I had 14 and 35. Well, right now the vertical had gone up to 75, which may almost double, and the horizontal has gone up to 175, which is triple, which is, I am so happy for that. So let's see what happens next time, but I think it's amazing that this is happening, actually. I can tell you that before coming here, one of the main reasons of stress in my life was the fear of the future. It is overwhelmingly fearful to feel that what's going to happen to you if you go blind. So when you're diagnosed with this disease, that's what they say. It is very probable that you will become blind. And when you're losing sight and losing independence, and you have good days and bad days, you see that, oh my goodness, now I can't do this by myself, and I can't do that. I can't go out by myself. I can't go grocery shopping by myself, and things like that. So you are very, very fearful. And that creates a lot of stress. And it makes it worse, because stress is related with your eyesight. It can get worse. And after coming here, after taking the steps to come here and say, I'm going to do something about this. I just can't sit on the couch in my house and just wait till this happens. You know, I have to do something about it. And coming here has given me so much hope, because now I know for certain that I can get some of my life back, that I'm not as fearful to go blind, because I know I'm not going to go blind. So I'm very thrilled and very happy and very excited about this. Okay. One of the things that I really liked about coming here is that you're surrounded by beautiful people and very nice, helping, good service. And the patients, they all suffer from RP or macular degeneration, some kind of eye illness. And it makes you feel not so lonely. Because down in Costa Rica, I don't know anybody with RP. At least I know 2 people, but we don't see each other. We don't talk about this. So it's lonely. And coming here, the energy, the vibes, people cheering each other, watching their improvements each day, it's nice. It feels good that you're not completely alone in this. I did Chinese medicine a little bit many years ago, but back there in Costa Rica, it didn't help, actually, because I don't know why. I didn't go enough, I don't know. But when I spoke to Pierangela about this treatment here, I said, I'm going to try it. I don't have any problem with needles, and I believe in holistic medicine. I believe in the power of the mind, of good food, of healing holistically. So I was comfortable. I wasn't uncomfortable at all. It's good. What I can say about the treatment in Wellspring Clinic is that it's well worth it. There is a door opening for people with RP or macular degeneration to find hope, to improve their lives and improve their eyesight. Even though I came from Costa Rica, I travel not half the world, but half the continent to come here and do the effort to come. And some people have to stop working, or it's a little bit pricey, but it's so well worth it. If you don't give up, if you make a commitment to yourself, to your health, to your life, you can get better. It is well worth it.